So I got a question during the week which was quite unusual, and I don't really know who it was from. Just came up with an address that I can't recognize, but the question was for my private appointments that I do occasionally with individuals that are in difficult life or health situations, or they just want to take things to the new level and upgrade how they feel every day and have a new baseline where there's high energy and you realize you have massive potential for exciting things that you kind of lost track with, and you want to take advantage of the input that I can give you from the last 50-some years of experimental research with this kind of transformation, which I'm still obviously working on. The question was relating to those private appointments that go ahead and fund our nonprofit that hopes to build a school eventually. That's where the cost of those treatments goes. What about for people that are working in the power structure at high levels and are involved in not just the censorship things that are going on rampantly now and starting to take our videos off, in fact. So remember brighteon.com/channel/LostArtsRadio, and you won't lose touch with us. Also LostArtsRadio.com. What if they're working knowingly to censor people, and what if they're beyond that in government or corporate positions where they're really directly hurting people, even physically, and they're starting to wonder if that might not be the best idea? Would I talk to those people? And absolutely. I mean, I would do that anytime that I could do it, because the people that are inside the power structure that our friend Alex and other people are saying, we gotta destroy those people and they have to send them to hell and all this stuff. I don't really look at it that way. Everybody, if you dig through the layers of programming, and I'm talking also to the people, whoever wrote me that email and is saying, what if we're in satanic circles or in the government power positions or corporate power positions that are knowingly, intentionally doing harm that I talk about on some of these videos? What about them coming to see me one-on-one in a private session online? And I'd say, let's go right away, because if that question is even going through your mind, to come and talk in a private session with me, that's a good sign. Even if you're thinking of it as a way to hurt what we're doing, it's a good sign anyway, because it's hard to explain what I'm trying to say. Interaction with light energy is really good for people inside the power structure, inside corporate power positions, inside local, state, and federal government. If ideas come into their mind, which they will at the right time, that maybe there's something better that they could be doing, without even leaving their position, sometimes they can use their position of power to become an ally instead of an enemy of humanity. And I want to encourage that any way I can. So if there's any way I can help with that, please email me for a private session like today, right this minute. I'll try to give it priority. Richard@LostArtsRadio.com. I'm serious. And I don't care how bad you think you are. Underneath all that programming, when you find out who you really are, let's just say it's not bad. At the very bottom, all the programming removed, nobody's bad. But the programming deserves respect. It's very deep. It's very powerful. It's enough to help annihilate life on this planet. And that is, in fact, the goal of the global power structure. I spent about 20 years investigating these guys, and women too. There's a lot of horrible women that are as bad as the men involved in it. And underneath the programming, the women and the men are both beautiful and they're fine. But the programming is intense, and they have come to feel that they are basically identified with the demonic forces that control them, which is not great for life on Earth at all. It's really not great. So any of them that are reaching a point where they're starting to even mildly question what they're doing, and maybe that it might not be the best investment for their own future. What they're told about how great it's going to be may not be entirely accurate. I want to talk to those people. I'd talk to them immediately. So yeah, absolutely, your priority placement for private sessions when I get a chance for them. And anybody else, you know, even though I can't give you medical advice, which I don't want to do anyway, diagnoses, treatments, just go get those from your doctor. I have to say that to because that's their, you know, realm of drugs and removing your organs and telling you what you can never do and stuff like that. Well, I don't want to intrude on that. But if you want to look at ancient protocols that were talked about by Jesus and a lot of amazing people back before we recorded history and up to now, then yeah, come and talk to me privately online. I'd be honored to meet you there. And the money for it goes to the Lost Arts Research Institute. Hopefully, you know, and if you're out there with billions of dollars and you want to do something good, write to me for that too, because I'd be out there today acquiring the land to build a school on if we had any money. But we can't take it from any source that has strings attached at all. It would be better never to have money and just to try to survive and keep doing this online, which we will do as long as we can. Anyway, the point is everybody's invited to take part in this incredible transformation, and you don't know yet what you could feel like as a baseline, and it's better than what you're probably familiar with. That's what this is all about, is I want you to feel as good as you can and be excited about your life and the potential, and know that you are like the central primary person who the world is waiting for. It's not just some philosophical thing that you say. It's true. It's literally true. Even though most of us can't imagine it, what you could be as an effect on the rest of the world, even without saying a word, is beyond imagination. And that's what we want to get to, as many of us as possible, as many parts of the world as possible. Leaders, followers, everybody, people in government and industry, people just regular, everyday people like us who are running around doing whatever work they have to do, taking care of kids or digging a ditch or cleaning a bathroom or going to school. Or you are incredibly powerful, and the power structure wants you never to find out until it's too late, whereas I want you to find out now. Okay, so if you can work with that in yourself, that's the most beneficial thing you could do for everybody that you care about, for everybody, other life forms too. That's what I'm encouraging you to do. And besides the private sessions, we've got Planetary Healing Club meetings every week going on, and I meet you there live in person, interactive, and share some information that would be difficult to do on the public videos without getting censored. And that's why I really value that private format. But it's not a spectator thing. It's like if you're really wanting to get inspired and work on yourself and transform your life now, not wait till the end of your life. Even if it is the end of your life, if you're going to leave in 5 minutes, spend the 5 minutes upgrading whatever you can in consciousness, and your transition will be totally different. What they call death is highly misleading. It's not like that. And we'll talk about why and what to do about it. So anyway, I don't want to say too much for the public venue here, but please join us. We'd love to see you in Planetary Healing Club, and I'd be honored to work with you in private sessions if you're one of the people who could benefit from that. Anyway, that's about it. Remember to stay in touch with us at lostartsradio.com, because we are getting our videos attacked by the major platforms now, and I'm not sure how long we'll be on those. We're trying to establish our presence on Brighteon.com and all the other newer platforms that are not censoring. Brighteon.com is Brighteon, BRIGHTEON.com/channel/Lost Arts Radio. And the new Subscribestar page with levels of things on it is subscribestar.com/Lost Arts Radio. Just went up and got started. And we're still having our Sunday guest shows. Watch for those on not just Blog Talk Radio and other audio platforms, but video platforms. All the major ones still have us on, even though some of them are punishing us with banning from live streaming at the moment. Even those, we will upload the recorded podcast as soon as we can, so you'll still get to see it. And that includes the Lost Arts Radio live show on Saturday at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. That's been blocked from going up on, I think, Facebook for the moment live, but we can still put up the recorded version for the moment. And so don't lose us there, but all the recordings of those things will end up on Brighteon.com and LostArtsRadio.com, so you won't lose touch. And at LostArtsRadio.com, sign up for the mailing list. Even though we're not doing a newsletter right now, it means if we totally lose video ability, thanks to Big Brother that is trying to protect you from everything true, we'll still be able to get things sent out to you via email, maybe with some embedded video stuff, something like that. Just trying to look ahead. So anyway, thanks for being part of all this and caring about humanity. I really deeply appreciate it, and I'm honored to talk to you. Check out PlanetaryHealingClub.com and the guest show on Sunday night, Lost Arts Radio, all the major platforms. And I look forward to seeing you there. Talk to you soon.